everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Brittany, and on this channel I talk about minimalism. Now today I'm talking about something a little bit different, but it does tie in. If you have adopted minimalism or have been thinking about it, one of the areas of your life you may have struggled with or are struggling with right now is keeping a tidy home. The good news is this can be learned. If you're not one of those people that was just naturally super tidy all the time, don't worry, I was never one of those people, but I have learned how to be tidy, and I have learned certain habits that I can put in place to maintain a tidy home for the most part. Obviously, like, I have little kids, we're gonna make a mess, but I have 7 tips that have helped me so much that I have tried to implement in my daily routines, and if you follow these 7 tips, you can teach yourself to be tidy and your home will be a lot more picked up and a lot easier to maintain in the long run. Tip number 1, do not store things on the floor. When things are stored on the floor, like if you have baskets of things in the corners of each room, it will make your home look messier. Even when it's picked up, it'll feel just more cluttered in general. Number 2, follow the 1-minute rule. If you need to do something and you know it's only gonna take you a minute or less, go ahead and stop what you're doing and do it right there as much as you can. This will help a lot with things just getting left around the house, and then at the end of the night when you go to do your big tidy, you have a lot to do. It'll cut that down significantly, and then at the end there won't be as much cleanup. Number 3, only touch it once. When you are tidying up your home, when you pick something up, put it away all the way back in its place. I know that this can be hard, especially when something belongs on the other side of your house. But again, if it takes less than a minute and you're able to do it as much as you can, when you pick the item up, go and put it back in the correct home. Another thing that this will teach you is if you are constantly finding places really far from their homes, maybe rethink where the home for that item actually is. Maybe it's currently located in the wrong space, and if it is, you can relocate it to a new home closer to where you're actually using it all the time, and then that way it'll be much easier to put away when you need to actually go put it away. Number 4, do the dishes after every meal. I used to be one of those people that would just leave it all till the end. I thought it was pointless to do it throughout the day because then I felt like I was just always doing dishes. But if you can do it after every single meal, then at the end of the day, again, for a lot of us, when a lot of things have to get done, it minimizes how much time you're spending doing dishes. So maybe instead of 30 minutes, you have all the dishes to do and the whole kitchen to clean up. It may only take you 15 minutes, and it'll save you a lot of time that way. So a little bit throughout the day goes a long way at the end. Number 5, always reset your home before bed. To the best of your ability, at least in main spaces, put it back to ground zero so the next day when you wake up in the morning, you have a clean home and you don't automatically have this whole list of items that you know you have to get done on top of everything else that day. That is really stressful and overwhelming, and if it's a habit, it's not good. That's gonna stress you out in the long run. Obviously, there are gonna be times where that can't be done, but make it as few as possible. This will help you greatly long term. Number 6, have a cleaning routine. It is so important to have a cleaning routine. Everyone's different. Some people choose to do certain things each day of the week. Some people only on weekends, depending on your job, things like that. Whatever it is, make sure you have a routine in place. That way you are cleaning your home, it's gonna keep you sane, and certain areas of your house won't get super gross, so when you have to go clean those areas, it takes a long time and it's difficult to do. Have a cleaning routine. Also, if there are days, let's say you do it every day and you miss a day, don't stress about it. Just maybe double up the next day. Do whatever you're supposed to do that day and the day before if you can. That way, everything is still getting cleaned when it needs to, and you always have a cleaning routine to fall back on. Or if your house gets really messy and it's been a few days, or maybe you went on vacation and before you went on vacation, you didn't have time to actually clean your house when you come back, start at whatever day you're on. Let's say it's Thursday and Thursdays are cleaning the bedrooms. Okay, that day just clean the bedrooms and then start back on your cleaning routine the next day. That'll help you get through it much quicker. And number 7, this may seem a little bit silly, but it really works. When you're having a moment of weakness, number 7 is ask yourself, what would a tidy person do? If you're tired and you know you need to clean a certain space, or let's just say it's something that has to do with the 1-minute rule. Let's say there's a blanket and you need to fold it up and put it in a different room, and you're tired and you don't want to do it. In that moment, when you're having that moment of weakness, stop for a second and ask yourself, what would a tidy person do? Would a tidy person leave it there on the floor, or would they pick it up and put it back where it goes? This will help a lot if you're used to not picking things up and putting them back in their places. Alright, so these 7 tips have helped me so much to maintain a clean and tidy home. I really hope that this helps you guys out. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment below too if you have any requests for videos. I would love to make some for you if you have any. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of all the future videos that'll be coming up soon. Have a good one. Bye.
Why am I the only one who's left in a ring with nobody